Thom Abbott with MyMidtownMojo.com. In this edition of our Real Estate Buyer's Guide, we want to talk about the home inspection. Now, you've obviously many times probably heard this is called the deal killer, but that's really not the way to look at it. The home inspection is your opportunity to take a look under the hood. Take a look at this home or condominium, make sure it's okay, and that you really want to move forward and purchase it. Or if there are things that need to be taken care of, we're either going to ask somebody to take care of it or realize we may be taking care of it. First thing we want to make note of is when you do a home inspection, you must do it with a licensed home inspector. It can't be Uncle Bob, sorry. It does need to be a licensed home inspector. Keep in mind a home inspection will vary greatly between a condominium, a townhome, or a single family home. In a condominium and a townhome, there are portions of the building that are not your responsibility. They're maintained by the homeowners association. In a condominium building, the roof is taken care of by the HOA, not by you. In a single family home, we're obviously concerned about the roof. But in a home inspection, the main areas that they're going to focus on is the electrical system, HVAC, plumbing, and appliances. And then in a single family home, they'll look at the overall structure. Maybe they'll be looking for a deck that's been built that has wood touching the ground that could be a cause for termites, or if there's cracks in the foundation or basement walls or anything like that. All those kind of things will come up in the home inspection. Once that home inspection is done and we get that report back, keep in mind this is all going on during that due diligence period. So if we've negotiated a 7-day due diligence period, this all needs to happen pretty fast between getting the inspection done, reviewing it, and doing the next step, which is called an amendment to address concerns with the property. So this is an amendment that we send back to the seller and say, Mr. Seller or Mrs. Seller, Ms. Seller, we have identified these items with the property, and we either want you to repair, replace if would be necessary. Perhaps there's some damaged wood or something like that. Let's say a stove is not working properly, garbage disposal, there's a leak underneath the bathroom sink. Any number of those things could be going on. We're going to send this list back to the seller and ask them to repair these items. This is another negotiation that goes on in the home buying process. We went under contract with our binding agreement date, but we're now going through yet another negotiation with the home inspection. And again, this can go back and forth through counter offers. We might have the seller say, I'm only going to fix items 1 through 5, I'm not going to fix anything, I'm going to fix all of it. It really all depends. This is our opportunity as the buyer to be able to say, yeah, if you don't want to fix these things, we're really not comfortable purchasing this property, and we're going to terminate our agreement. Because we're in that due diligence period, you'll receive a full refund of your earnest money, and we'll move on to the next property. But again, it can be a negotiation process where we go through and we decide, okay, well, they'll fix these things and not these things. And this is something that I work with you on to make sure that we're comfortable in, like, if it's something major or something minor. Perhaps you're a home buyer that knows how to do some handyman things and can take care of some things, or it might be your first time home buyer and you don't want to deal with any of these issues, and that's when we terminate the contract. Next, if all goes well, we're going to celebrate.